We know visiting a loved one at their graveside can be difficult for anyone. Good evening, I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks, but that trip was made even worse for one local family who was appalled to find their son's headstone vandalized. 23 ABC's Lia Steinberg has their story.
I made this area kind of for that reason, that I could just sit and reflect.
When Loretta Pegroza lost her son Chris 8 years ago, she wanted to find different ways to remember their favorite hobby.
He would come and help me garden all the time.
A mother of 7, she's learned not to take anything for granted.
You got to do and live for today because you don't know what's going to happen, so you got to be sure you spend time with them.
She says she also visits Chris's grave at Green Lawn Cemetery at least twice a month, including yesterday on what would have been his 40th birthday. But instead of reflecting, she found his gravestone completely vandalized.
Everybody was just shocked that something like this, somebody would do that.
The stone was written on with black marker, and it is still unknown who did it. But when the family asked the cemetery manager for surveillance, they were left with no evidence.
I also plan on writing a letter to the cemetery, asking, them to please think about putting in some kind of security cameras. 23
ABC also reached out to Green Lawn Cemetery on the situation, but were unavailable for comment. They did, however, agree to clean the gravestone.
Very, very upsetting. I feel very violated myself, that somebody would do that.
Lia Steinberg, 23 ABC.